Are you feeling stuck, like you're running on a treadmill that just won't stop? Do you find yourself in situations that sap your energy and joy, leaving you feeling empty? Well, you are not alone in this. We all stumble upon times when the idea of walking away seems like a distant dream. What if your greatest power could be revealed by this very act? Today we're going to uncover the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, taught by the likes of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, which teaches us about the strength found in emotional resilience and living a life of virtue. With 10 transformative insights, we'll explore how choosing to walk away isn't a sign of giving up, but a bold step towards reclaiming your energy and happiness. Whether it's saying goodbye to a toxic friendship, leaving a job that doesn't fulfill you, or distancing yourself from negativity, this video is your guide. That it's about finding the bravery to let go and the insight to understand when it's time. Now is the time to arm yourself with the courage and wisdom to break free and step into a world of peace, clarity, and purpose. If you're ready to turn your back on what doesn't serve you and step into a life where you're in control, then you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your support tells YouTube to share this message with others who need to hear it, just like you. Thanks for being here, and let's dive into this journey together, discovering how walking away can truly be your greatest power. Lesson 1. Not everything deserves your energy. Walking away, often seen as a sign of defeat or weakness, holds an untapped power that can transform your life dramatically when wielded with wisdom. This ancient practice, deeply rooted in Stoicism, teaches us the art of letting go and the importance of focusing on what truly matters. Imagine standing at a crossroads where every path represents a choice, staying tethered to situations, people, or habits that drain you, or taking the bold step away towards growth and inner peace. Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, with their timeless wisdom, nudged us towards understanding that our power lies not in enduring unnecessary hardship, but in choosing where we invest our precious energy. Harnessing this power in today's fast-paced world means recognizing when a job, a relationship, or a lifestyle no longer serves your highest good. It's about acknowledging that some battles are not worth fighting, not because you're incapable of winning, but because the victory itself is hollowed. It involves listening to that inner voice that whispers, "There's more to life than this," and bravely stepping away from the noise to find your harmony. Walking away doesn't mean you're running from challenges. It signifies you're moving towards a life of purpose and fulfillment. It's about making space for new opportunities that align with your aspirations and values, thereby transforming walking away from an act of surrender into a powerful choice for change. Lesson 2. Setting boundaries isn't selfish. In reality, the act of setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's a masterstroke of wisdom and self-care. Imagine every interaction you have, every decision to say yes or no, is like drawing a line on the sand. These lines aren't to keep the world out, but to define where your peace starts and where chaos ends. It's an art, really. The kind that requires the finesse of a painter, but the strength of a warrior. Walking away then becomes your greatest power, a declaration that you value your peace above the clamor of the world. Here's the hard truth. Your energy and emotional well-being are not infinite resources. They're treasures, ones that you're entitled to guard fiercely. When you choose to walk away from situations or people that consistently trample over the boundaries you've set, you're not being cold or unkind. You're practicing a form of self-respect that's radical in its simplicity and transformative in its impact. This action sends a clear message. I am the guardian of my peace, and I decide who and what is worthy of my time and energy. That it's a choice that's deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, which teaches us the value of understanding what is within our control and letting go of what isn't. Walking away isn't about giving up. It's about choosing battles that are worth fighting, engagements that enrich rather than deplete you, It's about recognizing that not every fight deserves your presence, and not every argument merits your voice to eye in the modern dance of life, where everyone is battling for your attention and time. Choosing where to step back and where to lean in is not just wise. It's essential for your mental and emotional well-being. Lesson 3. Closure isn't always external. Let's tackle a common fallacy together. The idea that closure, that elusive sense of peace we yearn for after a difficult situation or relationship, can only be granted by someone or something external to ourselves, that we sit desperately by the door of our hearts, waiting for an apology, a sign, or an acknowledgement that may never come. We withhold our own power and stall progress in our lives in our pursuit of this external closure. Yet, as Stoicism has taught us, we have the ability to be architects of our own peace, wielding the power to walk away even when the conversation is still echoing in our minds. The power in walking away may seem contrary to what the world often tells us is strength: staying, fighting, confronting. However, there's wisdom in the words of a Stoic sage who once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Let these words echo in your mind the next time you consider your power. It's not in the confrontations, not in waiting for an apology or an explanation. It's in controlling the quality of your thoughts that you find true strength. True power lies in the ability to choose self-love, to opt for peace over a chaotic mental state, to prioritize growth over resentment. As you walk away physically, so must you metaphorically. You must commit to dismissing the thoughts that pull you back into the cycle of hurt and confusion. That's when the power of walking away comes to light, a concrete tool in your arsenal against lingering pain. Now, imagine if you turn that key and, instead of waiting for a sign, you consciously decided to pursue closure from within. Break free from your shackles and become the captain of your thoughts, steering your mind toward compassionate shores. Shift the focus from why to what now. Make your experiences serve as bridges, not barricades. Give yourself the closure you thought only others could provide. That's the secret power of walking away, and the key to achieving personal peace. Lesson 4. Growth often lies outside your comfort zone. Have you ever stared at a closed door, heart pounding with the anticipation of turning away from what's familiar? It's the crossroads of change, daunting yet exhilarating. Like the Stoics believed, courage isn't just charging into battle. It's also knowing when to retreat for a greater cause. Consider the butterfly, which, before it dances with the wind, must first walk away from the safety of its chrysalis. Our mightiest power unfolds when we dare to leave the cocoon of our comfort zones, not because the world out there is less frightening, but because we owe it to ourselves to discover the wings we possess. Choosing to walk away is not admitting defeat. It's selecting a different battlefield where you're more likely to emerge victorious. It's acknowledging that growth sprouts from soil tilled by change and uncertainty. Drawing a line in the sand, saying no more to situations that stifle our growth, is liberating. It requires monumental bravery to step away from the known into the vastness of the unknown. But within that vastness lies the opportunity to sculpt ourselves anew, to build lives that resonate deeply with our core. Echoing the Stoic sentiments, Marcus Aurelius mused that the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Therefore, walking away is not running. It's choosing not to fight meaningless battles. Armed with this understanding, imagine the horizons you could explore, the person you could become. Just like the butterfly taking its first flight, leaving the comfort zone is your first step towards a splendid metamorphosis, a journey of becoming, of fulfillment and discovery that lies in the art of walking away. Lesson 5. You can't change others. There's a subtle power in realizing that some battles aren't worth fighting, especially when the battle is trying to change those around us. You see, attempting to mold someone into your ideal can be as futile as trying to teach a fish to climb a tree. It drains your energy, clouds your happiness, and, most critically, overlooks a fundamental truth. Personal growth and change come from within, sparked by personal realization, not external persuasion. Recognizing this can liberate you from the weight of unmet expectations, freeing you to focus on the one person you can change, yourself. The more you try to control something, the more it controls you. Free yourself and let things take their own natural course could be a phrase uttered by a modern Stoic, echoing the wisdom that reminds us of the freedom found in acceptance. This isn't about giving up. It's about redirecting your effort. Instead of pouring your soul into changing someone else, invest that same energy into personal development and self-care. Build hobbies that enrich your spirit, establish habits that foster your physical and mental well-being, and engage in relationships that nurture mutual growth. Through this, you become a beacon of change, not by forcefully altering others, but by inspiring change through your example. Harnessing the power to walk away requires a deep connection with your core principles and an understanding of what truly matters to you. It's about drawing boundaries with grace and standing firm in the face of challenges that threaten your peace. Every step back you take from trying to change someone else is a step forward in your journey of self-discovery and growth. It cultivates an environment where relationships can flourish on the basis of mutual respect and understanding, rather than attempts to fit one another into predefined molds. Lesson 6. Trust your intuition. Embracing the strength to walk away is an art, a subtle dance with life's rhythms, and at its heart lies the profound act of trusting your intuition. It's like having an internal compass, one that points you in the direction of peace and fulfillment, even when the path is not clear. This compass doesn't shout, it whispers, nudging you gently towards decisions that resonate with your deepest values. Learning to heed this inner guidance requires courage. It's about being brave enough to stop, listen, and act on what feels right for you, even when it goes against the grain of societal expectations or the opinions of those around you. Mastering the art of walking away begins by cultivating a quiet mind, one that can hear the whispers of intuition amidst life's noise. This might mean finding moments of stillness in your day, creating pauses where you can touch base with yourself. Mastering the art of walking away begins by cultivating a quiet mind, one that can hear the whispers of intuition amidst life's noise. This might mean finding moments of stillness in your day, creating pauses where you can touch base with yourself. Ask, does this align with my core? If the answer is a whisper of no, that's your cue. It's about learning to be comfortable with solitude, to sit with your thoughts and recognize the guidance they offer without immediately reacting or seeking external validation. This skill is empowering. It places you firmly in the driver's seat of your life, enabling you to make choices from a place of self-awareness and conviction. Lesson 7. Walking away doesn't mean giving up. Imagine you're playing a chess game, and you realize halfway through that your strategy is leading you to a dead end. The bravest move? Changing your game plan, even if it means sacrificing a valuable piece. Now, apply this logic to life's vast chessboard. Every step back, every moment you choose to walk away from a situation that no longer serves your purpose is not a sign of defeat, but a tactical retreat. This very act is your power move, your silent roar that says, I value my peace and progress over the illusion of victory at any cost. Reflect on the subtle guidance from Epictetus, a Stoic sage, who declared, make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. These words, though ancient, resonate with a modern truth. Focus on the influence you wield within, not the chaos without. Embracing the idea of walking away isn't running from challenges. It's recognizing that true power lies in choosing your battles wisely. It's about acknowledging when a certain path no longer aligns with who you are and where you want to be. This realization, This ability to detach and pivot towards a path that promises growth is what molds champions. Walking away is empowering, but it demands self-awareness and courage, qualities that lie within each of us. Waiting to be harnessed, it's about making peace with the idea that not every situation deserves your energy. Apply this philosophy to personal relationships, career choices, or any area of life where you find yourself at a crossroads. Ask yourself, is this bringing me closer to the person I aspire to be? If the answer is no, then you've discovered a powerful truth. Walking away isn't losing. It's strategically advancing towards your true goals. Let this choice be your declaration of independence from external circumstances that seek to define your journey. Embrace it as your greatest power. Lesson 8. Let your actions speak. Every battle we choose not to fight, every harsh word we decide not to utter, moves us closer to a profound strength that many overlook. Walking away might appear to be the easy way out, the path of least resistance, yet it requires immense courage and a deep understanding of one's values and capabilities. It's in these moments, when faced with negativity or conflict, deciding not to engage becomes a testament to your wisdom. Marcus Aurelius once mused on how much more harm we do to ourselves by taking things too personally, by not letting go. His words echo the power found in walking away, not because we are unable to respond, but because we choose peace over being right. Consciously choosing to walk away from situations or people that drain our energy or contradict our values is an act of self-preservation and respect. It's about knowing the worth of our peace and refusing to let it be compromised. This isn't about running from challenges, but acknowledging that not all battles are ours to fight. It's recognizing that our time, energy, and peace are precious, and we get to decide where and how we invest them. By walking away, we reclaim our power and redirect our focus towards actions that align with who we are and aspire to be. Actions that speak profoundly of our character and intentions without a word being uttered. Harnessing this power requires a deep connection with oneself, and understanding that silence and non-engagement can be the most potent response. When we walk away with intention, we're not showing weakness, but a commendable strength in recognizing our limits and choosing our battles wisely. It's a deliberate strategy that allows us to conserve our energy for pursuits that are truly worthwhile, for building a life that resonates with our deepest values. And as we practice this, we become a beacon of calm and resilience in a world often driven by knee-jerk reactions and the noise of conflict. Lesson 9. Seek validation within. Seeking validation within is marching to the beat of your own drum. Even when the world seems to be orchestrating a symphony that drowns out our individual rhythms, it's about finding strength in solitude and understanding your worth doesn't hinge on the applause or disapproval of the crowd. Picture yourself as a mighty oak. Your roots run deep, not because of the fleeting admiration of passers-by, but through the nourishment you draw from the soil of your own self-esteem. A.S. Marcus Aurelius once pondered, reflecting on the nature of external approval. Do I have any control over it? He mused, no. Then he concluded, dismiss it. The essence of his wisdom reminds you that the key to unfettered tranquility lies not in gathering external validation, but in cultivating an inner sanctuary of self-approval. Embark on this soulful journey. Begin by nurturing a dialogue with yourself that's both honest and empowering. Rewrite the narratives that society has etched into your psyche, casting off those that do not serve your path to self-discovery. Visualize your goals, your dreams, and the person you aspire to be. Then set forth on that path with conviction, knowing well that detours and setbacks are merely lessons in disguise, not reflections of your worth. Create a personal mantra that resonates with your core. Let it be your beacon of light when the fog of doubts rolls in. And when the outside world buzzes with opinions and expectations, remind yourself of your truth. your values, and the beauty of your journey, that it's in these moments of steadfast commitment to your own worth that you'll discover the boundless power and freedom of seeking validation within. Lesson 10. Embrace fresh air. Your life is a masterpiece, a canvas that only you have the power to paint. Every stroke, every color represents the choices you make and the paths you choose to walk down or away from. Embracing fresh air is about choosing to step into a new path that's expansively open and uncluttered, clearing your mind and refreshing your spirit. Think of it this way. When you're inside a room where the air feels stale and suffocating, the immediate relief and clarity that come from stepping outside and taking a deep breath of fresh air are undeniable. Your decision to walk away from situations that no longer serve your growth or well-being creates a similar effect. It's opening the window of your soul to let in new possibilities and perspectives. By making this choice, you're not running away. You're moving towards a life that feels more aligned with who you are and who you aspire to be. Marcus Aurelius once mused on the value of keeping your inner peace as the ultimate fortress. If you can retreat within, you have stumbled upon your greatest strength. In applying this wisdom, recognize that safeguarding your peace sometimes means leaving behind what disrupts it. It's practical. It's necessary. Letting go of the old makes way for new seeds to grow. Imagine the potential that awaits when you give yourself permission to leave behind environments or relationships that feel like walking against a relentless wind. It's time to turn around. Let the wind propel you forward and embrace the journey of self-discovery with open arms. This choice to walk away serves as the greatest testament to your strength, honoring your well-being, and in doing so, you become a beacon of inspiration and resilience. The horizon ahead is vast, filled with the promise of fresh starts and new adventures. Embrace it. Let every step you take away from what dims your light be a step towards your own personal enlightenment and happiness. Reflecting on the wisdom of Stoicism and the art of walking away, we've discovered that strength is found in discernment and the bravery to choose our engagements wisely. IT reveals the value of strategic retreat, conserving our energy for pursuits that resonate with our core values. What have you learned from this exploration? Let us know in the comments. If you're passionate about personal growth, like, share, and engage in this journey towards deeper self-awareness and fulfillment. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next video.